right. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, Bashem Kakwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of GMS that rule of well. I want to say peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect here in America and across the four corners here in Babylon. And this is Shaquat Kurah from GMS Virginia. This lesson is going to be entitled on the importance of wisdom, which we know wisdom comes from above. Now, hold on real quick. Let me see. Let me get that real quick. Wisdom. Solomon, I believe it's the 9th chapter. So bear with me real quick. So I got it right here. So this is Wisdom Solomon 9. Let me see. Hold on. Verse 13. I think it's another one too. Alright, okay, Slocky. I'm going to give verse 6 and I'm going to jump. So this is Wisdom Solomon 9 and 6. For though a man be never so perfect among the children of men, yet if thy wisdom be not with him, he shall be nothing regarded. Jump down. Verse 13. Now, we understand this truth has been given to us through Yahweh Shah, through Yahweh. The light has been shined unto us, the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanic, Native Americans, West Indians. We've been given the gospel, we've been given the light. So he maketh our face to shine in this dark, demonic world we live in today. Now it says, verse 13, for what man is he that can know the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, or who can think what the will of the Lord is? For the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain. And you clearly see that today. You know, see everybody, they're trying to get it, trying to go which way. The how you say, the steps are not certain. They're pretty much, their eyes are dark. You know, they're blind. They think the things that they're doing, the things that they're into, is going to give them a big bag, or so to speak. Again, women are through, and the majority of these men are through. If the Lord is not dealing with you, is giving His light to shine upon you, then you're through. And you know, Lord's will, you know, us men that's in this truth, you know, Lord's will, we are not consumed or overtaken by the ways of this world. So it says, for the corruptible body presseth down the spirit, and the earthy tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many things. You know, that's why it's very important to control your thoughts. And you know, your mental state is very important. You tend to it and you know, have it balanced out, so you won't be pondering on things that you shouldn't be pondering on, or even overburdening yourself. It says, hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth, and with labor do we find the things that are before us, but the things that are in heaven who have searched out, and thy counsel who have known, except thou give wisdom, and send thy Holy Spirit from above. For so the ways of them which live on the earth were formed. So if it's The only way we um have been able to come into this truth and reform and come back to our identity and understand the true meaning and understand what why we were put here and what our journey and what our duty here on this earth is through Yahweh Shah giving us that light. And men were taught the things that were pleasing unto thee and were saved through wisdom. And I get that before I get this right here, meaning showing you the meaning, the importance of wisdom, and how wisdom delivers, and the spirit and the wisdom that was given to us by Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, has been given to us. And the scripture says the Lord is gonna keep 7,000 men that has not bowed down to Baal. The Lord has kept a remnant, the hopeful elect. In Lord's will, we are those men. And, now we're understanding the importance of wisdom. And, with all wisdom, get understanding. So we're understanding our duty, our true purpose. We're understanding how to, we're standing up, standing for Yahweh Shah. We're not, how you say it, what's that word I'm looking for? We're not giving in to seducing spirits of Esau. We're not, bowing down to Esau. We understand we are at war, when we wake up, during the day, before we sleep. Even while we sleep, we are at war. Constant demons. This world is very satanic. And you have to, understand and have wisdom. The only wisdom is going to allow you to maneuver through this wicked society. This is Esau's rulership. And his whole purpose is to destroy Israel. You so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanic, Native Americans. Starting with the men, the women, and the children. Wisdom of Solomon 10:1. Wisdom protected the father of the world, the first man that was ever formed. When he alone had been created, she saved him from his own sinful act. This is the Good News Translation, GNT. And gave him the strength to master everything on earth. Cain, verse 3, it says Cain abandoned wisdom. But there was an unrighteous man who abandoned wisdom. He destroyed himself by killing his brother Abel in a fit of anger. Wisdom protected Noah. Because of that sin, the earth was flooded, but wisdom saved it again. She guided a righteous man. It says flimsy, but we understand the boat wasn't flimsy. Man in his wooden boat. Wisdom helped Abraham. Once, when the nations were frustrated in their wicked plans, wisdom recognized a righteous man and kept him innocent in Yahweh's sight. She gave him strength to obey Yahweh's commandments in spite of his love for his son. That was Isaac. Then, later on to Jacob, our forefathers. Wisdom rescued Lot. Wisdom rescued a righteous man while ungodly people were dying. He escaped the flames that destroyed the 5 cities. You can still see the evidence of their wickedness. The land there is barren and smoking. The plants bear fruit that never ripens, and a pillar of salt stands as a monument to one who did not believe. Lot's wife. The people of those cities ignored wisdom and could not tell right from wrong. Hey, modern day, people don't know what's right and what's wrong. Even worse, people don't even care if they're doing wrong. Not only that, but the remains of their city still remind us of the foolish way they lived, so that their failure can never be forgotten. But wisdom rescued her servants from the danger. And again, the point of this video is to show the importance of wisdom, how wisdom delivers, and the wisdom that we have come from above. You see, that's why these Christian churches and the other denominations, the other people don't look at us as as we're jokes, because we didn't go to certain schools, or We wasn't conditioned by the fashions of this world, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This cometh from above. So it's very foreign. It's foreign to the ears of these people. Y'all are Israelites. What are you talking about? The people, the real people, the Bible people in the Bible, they're in the Middle East now. They're the people they call themselves, Ishis, but not so. Wisdom protected Jacob. He said, a righteous man once had to escape from his brother's anger, Esau, and wisdom guided him in the right way. She showed him God, Yahweh's kingdom, and allowed him to know about holy things. She made him prosperous and successful in his work. When others were greedy for what he had and wanted to take away from him, wisdom stood by him and made him rich. She protected him from his enemies who were waiting for a chance to attack him. She gave him victory in a hard fight so that he might realize that nothing can make a person stronger than serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. See that? Wisdom is beautiful. Wisdom rescued Joseph. Once a righteous man was sold into slavery, but wisdom did not abandon him. She kept him safe from sin. She went to prison with him and never left him until she had given him power over an empire and made him the ruler of people who had once oppressed him. She let it be known that a false accusation had been made against him, and she gave him eternal honor. Wisdom led the Israelites out of Egypt. And is that done in modern day too? Because the Lord is going to deliver us out of Esau's hands. And we understand the wisdom that we have coming from above. From who? Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. So we are in good hands. We are in Slaki. We are in good hands. Christians are losing. The black church is losing. The Hispanic, so-called Latino church is losing. The West Indian church is losing. Verse 15. Wisdom once rescued an innocent and holy people from a nation of oppressors. She entered the soul of one of Yahweh's servants and stood up to dreaded kings by performing miracles. She rewarded Yahweh's people for their hardships. She guided them along a miraculous journey. She gave them shade during the day and brilliant starlight at night. Those chariots. She led them through the deep waters of the Red Sea. But she drowned their enemies and washed their bodies up on the shore. I thought God was all love. And so the righteous looted the ungodly. They sang hymns to your holy name. O Lord, together they praise you for defending them. And the Lord is going to defend us. And then when we get in the kingdom, we will praise Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shah's holy name as well. His name. We will rejoice. Wisdom gave speech to those who could not speak. She even caused babies to speak clearly. So, you get, matter of fact, Slop, let me get one more. Where's that at? Ecclesiastes. So, hold on, Shalaki. Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 14. There was a little city, a few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. The word of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Yeah, because remember, Slaki, we are those poor men today, but see, we're not really recognizing nobody because again, we're not all on TV. But that's due to Esau. You know, his media, he controls the media, the outlets, the platforms. As you can, one thing Jake is really concerned about is all this strength, guns, etc. But we don't need those things. Like you just said, wisdom is better than strength. And it says, right now the elect is hearing these words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the gospel. But yes, you got Esau trying to, through his media, dumb down the people, but again, our platform is YouTube and different platforms, which a lot of people are hearing. Esau trying to suppress it. Esau's trying to keep it quiet. But this is all that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is doing. So it's reaching to those that needs to be reached. So verse 18, wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroy much good. So the point is this lesson: wisdom is very important. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And through the wisdom that we've been given from above, from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we are in good hands. There's nothing to worry about. So with that, Lord's will, we were edified. With that, say shalom.